Hi everyone, welcome to day 3 of Tomer Devorah. Just to recap, in the previous day's lesson we spoke about how Kodesh Baruch Hu, even though that we create these prosecuting beings as they were, usually they have to derive sustenance from the one who created them. But if they were to derive sustenance from us, Has v'Shalom, we should our life force would possibly be taken from us. So Kodesh Baruch Hu in His mercy sustains the insult by nourishing a portion of it until we either do tshuva and turn from our ways, or if we pass away, we should not pass away before our time. But today is day 3, and it starts out for the remnant shei'ris of his heritage. A Kodesh Baruch Hu conducts himself towards Bnei Israel in this way. He says, "What shall I do for Bnei Israel? Who are my, quote, relatives? I have with them a family relationship, for they are my, quote, spouse, a Kodesh Baruch Hu, and he also calls them my daughter, my sister, my mother, as our sages in Midrash Shir Hashirim 3:25 explain. And it is written, Bnei Israel, a nation related to him, in Tehillim 148:14. He has an actual family relationship with them, and they are his children." This too is the meaning of the word shei'ris of his heritage, implying she'ir basar, a flesh relationship. In the final analysis, they are God's heritage. And what does he say? If I punish them, the pain is mine, as it is written. In all their pain he is afflicted. Yishayah 63:9. The word kol is actually written with an aleph, implying that their pain extends to the level of keser, called pele. Aleph has the same letters as pele. Nila referring to the sefer of keser, and how much more so to the level of the dual visage, Tiferes and Malchus, through which the world is mainly conducted. For it is read Lotzar with a vav, signifying that the pain is his. This is also the intention, what is written, and his soul cannot tolerate the misery of Yisrael. Shoftim 10:16. For he cannot tolerate their suffering and disgrace, since they are the remnant shei'ris of his heritage. A person should behave the same way towards his fellow, since all of Bnei Israel are related to each other. Since all souls are united, and each soul contains a part of all others, this is why nothing can compare to the multitude who do mitzvahs. And this is written in Torah Kohanim 26:8. The reason is that they are all united and complement one another. And thus our sages explain regarding one who is counted among the first 10 to arrive at Beis HaKanes, the synagogue, that even if 100 come after he receives a reward equivalent to them all, 100 is to be understood literally, since the souls of each of the first 10 are included in each other. Thus, there are in 10 times 10, which equals 100. And since each soul includes all of the others, every one of them is a combination of 100 souls. Therefore, even if 100 come after him, his reward equals all of the 100. This is also why Bnei Israel are guarantors, thus responsible and liable for one another. Shavuos 39a. Since each Jewish soul actually contains a portion of the others. And when an individual sins, he blemishes his own soul and also the portion of every other Jew that he possesses within himself. It is this portion that requires his friend to be a guarantor for him, hence all Jews are related to one another. Therefore, it is proper for a man to desire the benefit of his fellow, view his neighbor's good fortune in a positive way, and cherish his friend's honor as his own, for he, his friend, is actually himself. And for this reason we are commanded to love your fellow Jew as yourself. Vayikra 19:18. Furthermore, it is proper that one should be pleased with the integrity of his fellow, and should never speak ill of him or be desirous of his disgrace. Just as a Kadosh Baruch Hu desires neither our disgrace nor our suffering because of our relationships, so too a person should not be desirous of his fellow's disgrace, suffering, or downfall. Rather, he should be pained by it as if he himself were actually suffering the same pain, or rejoicing in the person's good fortune as if he were enjoying the same good fortune. This concludes day 3 of Tomer Devorah.